Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good day, everyone. Welcome back with National Science Mathematics Olympiad NSMO, the program that created by Mohiba. Welcome back, guys. This lesson belongs to the Biology Phase 1 program, aimed to advance gifted learners like yourself. We reach to chapter 3 and it focuses on how energy is produced and transformed inside cells, which is fundamental to life. Be notice this chapter consists of 5 main sessions as shown in the side: metabolism, photosynthesis, dark reactions, cellular respiration, aerobic, and the last one, cellular respiration and aerobic. Today we will focus on the first topic, which is metabolism. So stay tuned. This is the title of our first lecture from chapter 3, Metabolism, the foundation of understanding cellular energy. In this lecture, we will explore metabolism and the laws of thermodynamics and how they relate to biological energy. Look to the picture on your left side. The picture shows a living cell releasing heat, demonstrating that biological processes are not perfectly efficient and lose energy. We have heard about metabolism before, and we know metabolism is all chemical reactions inside us produce energy or lose energy. We have another definition for metabolism, which is the sum of all biochemical processes occurring in a living organisms. And metabolism is divided into two major processes. Catabolism, always catabolism release energy. So here we release energy like digestion and respiration. On the other hand, anabolism it always consume energy like photosynthesis. Okay, look to this picture, guys. Here is the source of energy entering the organisms here, and the sun energy always enter with if it has chloroplast. So any living organisms have chloroplast will transform the solar energy to chemical energy. After that, we consume the plant or the chloroplast living organisms, and we produce ATP from mitochondrion, and we can use it as usable energy, and we take it from the mitochondrion. Let me ask you a question. How do living organisms obtain energy? Think about it deeply. If you think about it, you will figure out there's only two main sources. The first one, the ultimate source, is the sun. The other one is the food. So, as we said, the sun is the ultimate source of energy on Earth. The second one is the food, or they called it the nutrients. It's the direct source of energy for living organisms. Look to this image. The image here, guys, it's illustrate how energy transform from sun to plants to human through the food they eat, and they obtain energy from that. Do you wondering before why this energy does not vanish or end or recreated? All that because something called thermodynamics. Thermodynamics is a study of energy that flow on universe. And to know thermodynamics very well, we have to study their laws. Let's study the first laws. The first law states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form to another. Let me give you a simple example. The energy stored in food is converted to chemical energy in the body. then to mechanical energy during movement. Look to this image. This image illustrates the children biking from uphill to downhill. He cannot bike if he didn't eat very well. So because of food that he has it inside him, he transform it from chemical energy to movement to motion energy. That's the first law. The first law again said the energy is not vanished, but transformed from form to another form. The best way to describe the second law of thermodynamics and remember it and memorize it is to connect it with food chain. Why? Because the second law states that some energy is always lost as heat when it is transformed. The best way to demonstrate this is the food chain, because food chain clearly shows energy decreases from plants to herbivores to predators. Okay, let us explain the picture, the above picture. The bear image here shows that heat radiating from his body. It's a direct example of energy loss. But as we said, when the energy is transformed to shape to another, the amount of loss, it will be a heat. So it's not vanished. And let's look to another picture. We see in the second image here, the energy transforms from plant, rabbit, and to lion. This is the second law of thermodynamics. Don't forget it. Okay, we need to know we're still alive because energy. And the currency that hold this energy inside our bodies and the most of all living being is ATP. So ATP is the primary energy currency of the cell used in almost all biological activity. Okay, and let's draw ATP. Look, that's the ribose to me here. This is the ribose with 5 carbon, and this is 3 group of phosphate, and this is nitrogen base called adenosine. This is how ATP containing. I need to release the energy. If I want to release the energy between this bonds, it must be the second one or the third one. So it will be broken and the ATP will be converting to ADP. Look to this picture here, guys, in the right side. We called this picture the cycle of ATP because the ATP would give us the ADP and the ADP would give us the ATP. So it's like cycle because the cell recharge ADP back into ATP through phosphorylation using energy from food. And as we see in this diagram, the ATP and ADP cycle show how phosphate groups are added or removed. Look to the left picture here. This is picture illustrate the 3D structure of ATP. This is the shape. Okay, don't forget it. And also shows the pathways that depend on it. Finally, let's summarize what we covered today. Today we covered the concept of metabolism and its division into catabolism and anabolism. That's what we covered. Also, we explored first and second laws of thermodynamics and how they relate to cellular energy. Also that one. And we still have think. Did you remember it? We studied ATP. ATP. The cellular main energy molecules and how it stores and transfers energy. As we said, from ATP to ADP and from ADP to ATP. Thank you guys for your attendance and excellent participation throughout today's lesson. It was wonderful to see your interest and strong understanding of cellular energy. You are truly gifted students, and your clear progress shows great effort and determination. I'm excited to tell you that in the next lesson, we will move on to a new and very important topic in biology. We will explore together how plants produce their own food throughout the process of photosynthesis. Get ready for an enjoyable scientific journey filled with a new concept and exciting idea. Thank you once again and see you and bye bye.